Anyway, let's go ahead and get started. So if you guys haven't followed along here so far, this is our second game of the new Master of Orion, and we are playing as the Meklar. The Meklar are one of the 3 races that was added in Early Access 2. Technically, the game is still in Early Access. It is not considered finished yet. They're still working on a variety of game balance things. In addition to that, not all of the victory conditions are in yet. The economic victory is not yet in. But the technological... It's going to be one of those days. Technological victory is in, and we are not in the lead at this time. In fact, we're a little bit behind on research just by a scooch. But we have done relatively well in other fields. Well, humans are actually got the highest score right now, and probably a little bit more land. But they only have 3 systems. We have a lot of systems, and they're all growing. I think we've gone for a relatively early expansionist build, and I think that's going to start to really snowball for us. We'll see how it goes. Are you hoping to make space great again with your walls? Well, I do have a lot of walls. That is true. Is this a pirate? Space pirates. We're going to go and move you. Hey, I guess the donation system works. Deuce. Thank you very much. Deuce Williams. I meant not a stream so that there isn't a hard endpoint with the circus, like full play of... Oh, I see. Yeah. So a game that's not just like, I don't aim for like 4 hours of duration. We try to go for a little bit longer. Yeah, well, I mean, we have done some really long plays, but there will have to be some more Dwarf Fortress soon. So I guess we're just really in a situation where we can just next turn at this point. Yeah, we have a lot of systems that have just started off, and we're mostly focused on a lot of production right now. Although this here, Neutron Collider is good. Only 2 production over here. I could go and throw some more research. I think we're looking to build up a fleet, because I think our plan is to go after the Mershon over here. And basically just hit that sort of critical mass. I don't think we're working on new military tech right now. I think we're mostly just like, okay, let's build up our production and then go for it. Let's go ahead and go to the next turn and see what happens. Pirates in my space? It's more likely than you can think. Moving some more over here. So we can't engage the pirates yet. But they can't engage us right this second either, which is nice. And yeah, we've got our military outposts. We're good there. We've got military outposts down here. I built one here, although... Oh, that's right. We're trying to group up a fleet over here to take out the space monster. We're going to try to take out the space monster and then colonize this system. The system of Fascia. Which I think only has the 1 exit here. So we're going to put another military base over here. We do have one here, the outpost, that I suppose won't be as useful afterwards. But it was providing us some safety up to this point. So that's okay. Yeah, last time your plan was to kill the space worms. Thanks, Bio. Thanks for the reminder. I did just post the YouTube videos earlier today, so hopefully people had a chance to catch up more recently. What did you just finish? An archaeologist! That's one of our military class ships, Adventurous Prime. And we've got a... oh, that's just the Biosphere's next in queue. Okay, so that's fine. So there's another archaeologist over here. This archaeologist has a combat strength rating of 2,900, and the space worm has 2,300, so presumably we're going to be in good shape. But as we discovered in our last Let's Play, and as some people were talking about in the chat just now, Maddie, we were talking about, you can build these big ships that are really impressive and get destroyed by teeny tiny little frigates. Because depending on your weapons, some weapons are really good at hitting large targets, but really bad at hitting small ones. So just an unescorted archaeologist may not be the best, but as is, we're going to be fine. I'm going to move you over there. Pirates have moved to here. Did I? I moved my destroyer all the way over here. Why did I have it queued to the planet? Arrgh. Could have destroyed it this turn if I didn't have the extra queued up motion. I didn't realize that. Oh well. What are you going to build here? You could build more military stuff. I like the idea of the Neutron Collider. That's a lot more production. I think we're going to have to go and pick that up. We'll do a little round of pollution cleanup, and then after that, I think I'll queue up another archaeologist at that point.
This
GNN.
GNN.
Ooh,
Galactic
loud.
News Network.
Very loud.
And now, the state of the galaxy. Current ranking of space fleet strengths.
Okay, we have a bigger fleet number, which makes me pretty happy. Yeah, move that way. All right, so we will intercept those guys, and that's fine. I'm going to keep... actually, I will keep my destroyer here. You know what? Yeah, I'm going to keep my destroyer right here until we get the rest of the space wall built. We aren't going to need to kill the worm. So that's going to be fine. I think we just finished a starbase here. It would be nice if it said it on this page, what the last constructed thing would be. That would actually be really handy. I think we're going to want the neutron colliders everywhere. Just that production is too hard to resist. So we're going to keep going that way. And... oh, they still haven't arrived. Pirates take a while. You are just going to skip one turn. And now we're going to blow up the pirates. Attack. Take command. We could just automate this, but I want to see my archaeologist ship in action. Just going to let the AI do its own thing over here. It's alright. This is a circle map, I believe. If you do the exclamation mark what game command in chat, it'll tell you what the map type is and difficulty and all those things. Uko! Oh, Uko! I think I might have missed one or didn't. I do see it in the log. It might not have made the sound. Uko, thank you very much for the tip. The first one didn't bang. Yeah! Yours should have banged. So, things are still not perfect. Didn't bang. It just went doot 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 doot. Sorry about that. Okay, so we are starting the battle paused. We've got our base over here, which appears to have already engaged. I'm not sure. And then you over here, and if we check the weapon arcs, to me it feels like we really can engage quite far, and maybe even try to stay a little further away if we can. There we go. So just set the weapon arcs, and then let that be. Okay, these are who's targeting what lines. These are not things firing lines. So, I mean, this should be a complete wipe. Like, not even funny. Oh, interesting. The ship's deciding... the AI is deciding to stay behind the base here. Which is reasonable, I suppose. Let's go and increase the speed. Whee! Times 8. And yeah, these things are going to get obliterated by missiles from my starbase. And I don't think they'll even penetrate the shields. Yeah, they're not even getting through the shields at all. And the shields are instantly regenerating. All right. So I probably didn't have to leave the ship there. I probably could have just had the base engage, but that's okay. It's good practice. Saw what a real combat looks like. So now we're going to take our archaeologist and we're going to move it over to the NAC to fascia wormhole connection. And oil bucket! Thank you very much for the tip. Another drink on me. By the way, what does waste on planets do? Oh, waste on planets. So as you produce stuff, as you have production, you generate pollution. And if there's too much of it, it can start to harm the planet and degrade its biomes. So that would be really bad. So you got to clean up from time to time, or you can build atmospheric processors and different things like that that will help you clean up the pollution. So I'm just going to get the ship to guard here in case there's any more pirates that come from the Hayek system. And yeah, are you... oh, you're not doing anything, are you? You should be over here. Juna says, just the tip. Thank you very much, Juna. And Jimbo resubbed with 20 months, and right before that, we had Gideon Wolf with 6 months, and I'm really sorry the subscriptions are not popping out. It sounds like Twitch is having problems with its third-party application authentication today. Mad Adam First, thank you very much for the sub as well. I guess there's some MLG stuff going on. That might be part of it. Matt Kuru, a new subscriber, Matt Karu, and Cat Mandos with the 26-month resub. Thank you so much, all y'all. I will try to scroll back and catch them when I can, but I won't be able to catch them in real time. Yeah, so fleets are moving. We're still explorating. And you need orders. Okay, so you finished that, which is great. And you are going to be building one there. Excellent. And I'll actually say this destroyer here, we're going to... well, I guess I'll leave it there while that's being built. That seems reasonable. And then this guy... so the Ptolemy system, yeah, is one of the ones where the Mershon have gone and put some people. So what I'm going to do is I'm probably going to grab this fleet and move it over here with the idea that it's going to come into the fascia system after we clear it out and build another military outpost over there. And I think we have a colony ship over there. I think that's one of these is a colony ship. We have a colony ship going here too. Threatening fleet detected. Where? Oh! Pirates! Yeah, they're still wandering a fair bit, but that's okay. We have a military outpost over there. Oh, and they're going the other way around. I wonder if they spawn here. There might be a base here again. Huh. We'll see how that goes. Alright, what do we have sitting around here? Our colony ship, yeah, 2 frigates, and then we're just going to wait until the archaeologist joins our unnamed frigates, because we never gave them any love. We never customized them, so they're just called frigates. Okay, more production done. You could do the space elevator for faster ship construction, but it is really expensive. I think we may build more of the marine barracks because, 1, it does give us morale, and 2, then we can build more marines for ground takeover. We're going to have to do that relatively soon. Seems like a good idea to have a good number of those, and we may start working on our transport ships because I do want to go after the cat people, after the Mershon. Right over here. Mostly because we have to get to the Cylons, because otherwise they're going to tech up.
We cannot tolerate your perturbation to the hive.
Glacon has asked me not to colonize near them. They're to my west. I'm actually going to colonize pretty close to them right now, so I decline.
Egotism is just a symptom. Ego is the disease.
I don't know what that means, but I like it. So yeah, we might be going to war with these guys first. It wasn't my hope or intention, but it is possible. And yet, Tantalus 2, which is a huge, ultra-rich planet. It is radiated, but the production is going to be amazing. We can get rid of the radiation later with some proper shielding. Man, Quill 18 still lives would be fun. So many what the followed by that's neat. That's true. Man, I've been enjoying watching the Blorg streams. They have been fantastic, and it's just making me want to play a lot more. You know, when I got like the 40-minute demo at the Paradox offices in January, first of all, not everything in the game was there, and like, couldn't really see anything. What can you see in 40 minutes in that game? Nothing! I keep being like, what? There's that too? The factions that pop up, the laws, the edicts. Oh my god. Great stuff. Let's start with the automated factory for faster production. And then we probably want some growth. So the hydroponic farm, fungal farm, biosphere stuff. We're going to go with that route. I'm going to rush by the automated factory to give them some extra production. And then we'll move on from there. Oh, it's high gravity, so we're not getting all of our full production here either. But I think we are researching artificial gravity. Oh, we just did.
Requires the overseer's attention.
This does not appear... Okay, I was hoping that this might have something that allows us to ignore high gravity, but this doesn't have it. We're going to go for the moon laboratory, certainly. So both of these are upgrades you can put only on planets that have a moon. This makes your ships cheaper, which is good. I mean, it makes them build a lot faster. But that research? Nah, you can't ignore that. That's too good. So again, I'm not going to sort of beeline for anything necessarily. Although proton torpedoes are pretty good. But that's not beelining, so I'm not like looking at the tech tree or anything like that. I was just saying, I was going to grab one of these that's relatively cheap. Oh, we haven't unlocked the troop transport technology yet. That seems like it's probably something that we're going to need. And you finished, I think, another colony ship. Deep sea cooling is... +3 research. Let's do it. And then get some production. And then clean up any pollution you have. And then build the marine barracks. So that's another colony ship, yeah? Okay. Now, do I still have planets flagged? For colonization? I do. Ptolemy's not going to be it because there's people there. Yeah, there's 2 more in the Babylon system. And I think that's what we're going to do. Do we know what the planets are here yet? Large swamp poor. Huge swamp rich. Okay, so we only need the 1 colony ship there. Yeah, I'm going to send it to Babylon. Probably Babylon Prime. And no, there's no Babylon 5 in this system, unfortunately. Boo. Why do I have the loading symbol stuck on my screen? That happens sometimes on Twitch. You just have to refresh. It's just like a video thing. There shouldn't be a loading symbol on this screen here. We discovered a system. Right, because we're still exploring down here. So we're just buzzing around. That's fine. Meklar 2, our capital has grown. Get an extra piece of population. I'm going to go and do that over here. Because this guy doesn't get that much production, so we may get a little bit more tech out of it. That seems fine. Is my battle fleet ready to go over here? I think it is. I actually think it has been for a while. Yeah. Let's go and move into this system. Marine barracks done. Deep sea cooling done. So we've got the marine barracks, which is good for the morale a little bit. Less resistance. We actually might go and mess around with the taxes a wee bit and see what we can do. Pollution was... No, it's got a little bit of pollution. Guess you can clean that up. And then maybe one more archaeologist. I mean, we already have more military strength than everyone. What if we... let's get... You know what? Let's get a design for some frigates. And then we'll build a group of 5 frigates to go with our fleet. Because frigates are still pretty good. Oh, and there's destroyers, too. Because, yeah, we have cruisers. Let's get some destroyers. So, first of all, what are our cruisers equipped with? I need to remember. So, they're primarily missile-based thing with a couple of nuclear bombs. So, what I'm going to do with the destroyers, they're going to do a very sort of typical destroyer role of being sort of an anti-frigate destroyer with beams. You are going to be the... You are the Terror Ocelot. Oh! The Terror... Oh, N doesn't work. Terror Ocelot. Named after a subscriber over here, the Terror Ocelot. That's great. We're going to go and let me clear out the missiles there. You'll probably still carry some nuclear bombs. Do you have anything that we want here? ECM jammers, augmented engines. Can be activated for a short speed boost. No, I don't think we need any of that. You've got all the best components installed. Just make sure here. Yeah. Yeah, it looks like we had some problems in the previous patch where it wouldn't auto-select it, but it seems to have done that. What's the alternate destroyer? Oh, very cool. Very cool looking. I like it. We're going to do that, and we're going to put a bunch of beam weapons. We'll throw in a little bit of point defense as well. Point defense beams, I think. So these are point defense lasers. We'll make sure they're 360. Oh, the cost changes now for any facing. It didn't in our previous build, so that's good. Happy about that. Get a handful of those, and then... So 5 forward blasters, and... There we go. And 6 point defense lasers. So it's going to be another really good source of anti-frigate. I mean, it'll be able to mix it up with a lot of things. QSS, Quill 18 spaceship. Yeah, we don't have enough room for it, so... You'd have to leave it as is. But there we go. That's the... Oh, there. The Terror Ocelot. Excellent. So you're going to clean that up, right? And then you are going to build me... It's only going to take 3 turns. Brilliant. A Terror Ocelot. Actually, we'll queue up a couple there. And that's going to be great. Although we won't need it for the space monster, but it'll be a great extra vessel for our next bit. So we'll move some more. And we just finished another archaeologist. We are getting very close to our command point cap. Actually, as a precaution, let me go and only queue up the 1. Because we might go over that cap and start to spend a lot of money. You have no moves right now, so we'll just wait. Yeah, so 1 turn. Choose research.
Research complete. The Combine has been successfully upgraded.
So global DNA scanner is something that helps with security, and I don't think espionage is in yet, so troop transports will still be good. I'm happy about that tech. And, oh yeah, the fusion weapons. Fusion beam, resistant fusion bomb, the super alloys. Oh my god, there's so much good stuff. I think last time we picked up fighter bays, and they were cool, but this time we will probably grab battle pods, which means our individual ships will be bigger. Which means that when we hit our supply limit, we can still... I mean, they'll be more expensive, but they won't use any more supply, and that will be pretty nice. I don't necessarily need to rush it. You know what? I think I want the xenobiotics, because both of these are going to be pretty handy for our little empire.
A winner is Advia Help loaded.
We can now build troop transports. Excellent. And we will probably get started on that. In fact, this has... Oh, moon laboratories. Hang on. Anywhere that can build a moon laboratory, build that first. That is the top priority. This fleet needs orders. That's a new archaeologist. Hold on. We're going to, yeah, Fleet A. Oh, that's still the same turn? Never mind. So you don't need to join up down there. We've got that defended. I think I'm going to have the archaeologist come over here and check out and see if there might be a new pirate base that spawned. We can blow that up and get +1 population. Speaking of things blowing up, we got a tip from Korean! Great to see Moo, having lots of fun watching myself in XCOM. Hey, you are one of our top people in XCOM. Any chance I can have a new gun soon? Everyone else in the ship is teasing us sharpshooters. They're fancying your guns. That's true. The sharpshooters, you have your pistol. I mean, you got your upgraded pistol right away, and you can't tell me that we're not kicking ass with those pistols. But yes, you do need your new rifle. And I'm trying to remember in the upcoming episodes, because I got like a couple more already recorded and they're already scheduled. I'm trying to remember. You may have a little Christmas present waiting for you. All right, let's go and blow up some space worms. And attack. Why is it showing like pirate stuff on this side? Oh, that's results from like the last battle. Battle pods in Mu 2 were OP, like creative. Yeah. I mean, all your ships were more expensive, but they were a hell of a lot more powerful. That's a really cool... It's more of a space eel. Yeah, that makes sense. Well, let's go ahead and hit play. Hopefully everyone is advancing more or less together. I mean, I could tune the ranges, but they're fine. Whoa, we got Space Scoop coming our way. Hang on, let me pause here. Wonder if there's a pause hotkey. Yeah, space bar. So, our frigate over here has 22 points of shield and 67 hull strength. Alright, just got hit for 60 damage. Okay, these numbers don't update. That's good to know. So it went all the way through our shields and did injure our hull a little bit. Another hit like that, and we're dead. Meanwhile, the Space Eel caps out at 200 shield, 450 hull strength. Already took a little bit of damage. Is about to get a huge slew of missiles to the face. We have not pierced its shields. Well, I'm not going to retreat with this frigate. It's probably dead. But these are only little tiny frigates. They don't even have subscriber names. Oh my god, the beam! The inhumanity! The eelness! Oh no, the damage! Yeah, let's see if we can just run you away. Oh my god, and again. Run you too. So we have a lot more durability. Still less hit points than this thing has fresh on our archaeologist, but I think our DPS is a lot higher. And until now we haven't taken damage. Yes, it hit the space rock! And then we mostly hit the space rock too. But then we hit it in the face with some more missiles. It's still alive. One last volley will do the job. Those are our guns, our neutron blasters. Thump, 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 thump. And we finally took a hit, but it didn't even go through our shields. Dead Space Eel. Excellent. I don't know if we get anything for just doing that. I think it just clears the planet. Yeah, which, don't get me wrong, is quite good. Huge, swamp, rich. It is high gravity, but seems like a pretty good pick. Yeah, weapon range in your ships needs to be set on every battle. It doesn't save after battle, which I have noticed. I was being sort of lazy on this one. We have noticed the last time we played, we tested it. So it's a little bit annoying. I'm sure that will get adjusted. Again, this is early access, and that's exactly the sort of thing that is like gonna get tweaked. This is the first version that even has that little slider. Cypher Bunny, thank you very much. Nice to see another classic updated. Can't wait to download. Thanks, Quill. I'm about to have some 21-year-old Glenlivet. Oh man. Oh man, dude, super jealous. But yeah, I think this is a great update. To me, this really feels like Master of Orion 2. There are a couple of differences here and there, and generally I'm in favor of the differences. I still think the Master of Orion 2 tech system was one of the greatest ever. Really interesting decisions. But this is sort of a blend between that and a tech tree, and I think there's a lot of people in sort of modern games sort of expect a tech tree, so that might have been sort of a way to combine those two ideas. But overall, I'm a big fan of the current space battles and looking forward to more updates there. Big fan of the fact that solar systems are not just a single point, but they have more stuff going on in them. I think that's really good. Overall, very happy with this game. Right, new planet. We are going to queue up an automated factory, which I will just rush by, and then we're going to get some extra food for them. This is a big enough planet. It might be worth building a cloning center. 15 population cap. Yeah, I think what I'll do is I'll start with a hydroponic farm for just flat food, and then build a cloning center. I mean, we already have decreased need for food because of our cybernetic race, but that will be quite nice to have. Oh,
To GNN.
this is GNN.
The Meklar Combine has grown in strength.
That's right. We're super awesome. So, Space Factory, you're going to be coming over here to build me a little space wall. What are these little red exclamation marky things? Oh, high gravity. Yeah. Yeah. It sucks, but there it is. Well, I guess what we could do, I was talking about not necessarily beelining. Where do we deal? Because it's not, apparently it's not artificial gravity. Is it magnetogravatics? Planetary radiation shield is actually going to be really good because we have some radiated planets and class 3 shields. Can I shift queue things yet? No. It canceled up my xenobiotics. I'm going to finish xenobiotics. I do want this. Terraforming, heightened intelligence. Here's gravatic fields, anti-gravity harness. No, that's for space marines. Jump gate. Gravity generators. There we go. Normalizes the gravity. So yeah, we'll be beelining down this route, which is actually going to be perfectly fine. We're going to unlock proton torpedoes. Battle scanner is pretty good if we make beam-based ships. And actually, tachyon communication just gives us more command points. We get the better shields here. So yeah, we will beeline to there because we've got 2 high-gravity planets, but I will finish the current research first.